human if it's an immune virus and acquired immune deficiency syndrome, which stands for ACE, and a human immune virus on HIV. I mean, say Tarkwa. You say a hotspot. You are down for girl be na your university no a SRC president. Nimboniti or Tarkwa or hima. This is to your husband or your professor. Tarkwa HIV ACE. You say as spready say from. You see, Tarkwa itself no a mining community. They mine gold, diamonds, and other things. You say oil so kakra ewo ho. Inti sika wonkofo bottom. People have money. Inti no obosti me girls 10. Utimi satisfy obi amu obi sika. Yes, oil borrow. But then the irony of all of this is omoye sadie we nya they are not protecting themselves. Inti on your bad da on she CD which is condom. On any dark kakra no we jan oh I claim no I call for I claim. Inti I claim back who is or the ama mijafo. Na me for so afa no dey akoma girl for na girl no so or main boy and what side boy no dey akoma side boy na side boy switches no the namsa. So Tarkwa alone no your party say if HIV virus a ranking percentage Tarkwa takankwano a wombe 60% in the whole of this country. Don't take my word for it, take Daily Graphics word for it. You could see this particular reporter very alarming, and I think the Ministry of Education the Ministry of Health should start looking at this case and definitely investigate it.
Doc, one last one. Previously, it was often mentioned that the mining communities, the virus was very high in the mining communities. That was many years ago when I was growing up. Is this still the case for people who live in mining communities like Obuasi, Tarkwa?
Yes, Tarkwa is Obuasi, Birim South, and then the Tarkwa. Yes, the HIV prevalence is high, above the average, the national average that we have, about 1.49. That is the national average. And the main reason, one of the main reasons, as I have elucidated, is about poverty.
Okay.
And then when there is a lot of money, cash to spare, people engage in other social vices. And where there is a lot of activity, I'll give you an example. In Accra, AMA, Accra Metropolitan Assembly, is one of the highest epicenters of the virus. Why? Accra, yes. The prevalence there is about 4.34 or something. Meanwhile, the national prevalence is 1.49. Why? Because there's a lot of activities. And where there's an interaction of human beings, all the vices are there. And especially when there's extra cash. I have the cash you don't have, right? I need the cash. I've finished my work. I'm tired. I want to relax. Charlie, come in, let's have fun.
You need the cash.
You need the cash. So that is why it appears that the mining companies, areas have the higher this thing, some high prevalences because of the exchange of cash, economic activities, social vices that goes in there. AMA, we have it. When you go to Kumasi Metro, Asukwa, and things like that, Swame, and you have the highest, those commercial areas. You will see the sex workers there. You see the youth who are unemployed. You see the rich who are working and also have money. You see the middle class. So where does that HIV thrives there? So it's not surprising. And we're going to keep an eye on these mining areas as we move on and see how it is doing. Ideally, when you start a project, you have to do an impact assessment of the project and see what are the positives the project brings in that area and the negatives it brings, and then you decide and design interventions on it.
So that is it. It's shocking. Tarkwa. HIV, AIDS. Anyways, on this same vein, Obi and a reaction have come in regards with a friend is saying Madam Getru Tokonu, the removal. I have Fred Agbenyon, who happens to be a member of parliament for the Guan constituency. Or Pacha said, so far, no, the Chief Justice, all courts, no. He even being an NDC member, no, he applauds it because she's testing the barriers and the limits of the law. Now, your question video way back, you go straight to newly acquired diplomatic passport holder with the Maya. What is he doing in Ethiopia? Yabeba back. Here's your video. Yabeba back.
I think that I like the tenacity. I like the fighting spirit of the former Chief Justice. She's demonstrated that she's not a pushover. She's shown to all of us that she is capable of fighting for what she thinks belongs to her. And she has used every medium available to her to do that. She's even gone outside our, legal jurisprudence to try to seek redress outside of this country. Unfortunately, almost every place she has gone to, she hasn't been able to make a good case for herself. And she has always been dismissed. But she's still fighting. For me, it's a test of our democracy. It's a test of the document we call a constitution that all of us have agreed that we want to govern ourselves with. And so I'm not going to condemn her for that fight. I am not going to make any comments, that are not very palatable to her. It is good. It's a test of our democracy. So that I have no problem with it at all. What she has done, she has helped at least in setting some precedents and, helping people to know what it means when they really feel that, yes, they've not been treated fairly or something is not going in their way, to want to seek redress in the same court that she presides over and she represents. The only time I became a bit concerned, if not worried, was when she started raising concerns about the way and the manner the court that she was supposed to be the head of was treating her. She made a claim that she was not getting fair hearing, the process was not good and all that. Then I said to myself, it is good when all of us who, by the grace of God, have some privileged position in society, occasionally will have a taste of what the general public is going through. So that when we are given position of responsibility, we'll put things appropriately. Some way, somehow, we think that the police cells or the prison is a prison for some group of people. Up until you leave your very high office, and then you find yourself at the wrong side of the law, and then you go to that place that either you thought was meant for some quote and quote, some riffraff, some people who don't matter, and then you are there. Then you realize that if I get the opportunity, let me maintain that place. Let me do it well, because it could also become my sleeping place one day. It serves as a lesson to all of us that even the Chief Justice of a republic or the Republic of Ghana can go through trial, go to the same system that she presided over, the system that she established, the system that she has been part of for all these many years. Ordinary people, when they go through it and they feel that they've not been treated fairly, they don't have any avenue to even vent out. They don't have anybody to tell. They keep it to themselves and they go in their homes. And so it is good that we are experiencing it. I think I've shared this experience before when I met one very, very senior police person who is on retirement, who had gone to his community and was coming back to Accra, driving his own car, old man, and he got to the police barrier. And the way the man at the police at the barrier treated him, it's like, so is that what ordinary people go through? I served in the police for my 35 years. So every day I was going on the road. At least I was either wearing my uniform or have my ID card, so I was treated differently. Now I'm faced with the reality of what people go through on our roads. And so I want to thank her, I want to encourage her and encourage all Ghanaians that the society is for all of us. We have made laws for ourselves. And if at any point in time you think that things are not going well, why not? You can do whatever you want to do.